Alright, if you watched my other video, kind of mentioned that I'm having some possible transmission issues. Might be the rear end. I know the transmission, last time I tried to drive it, puked a bunch of fluid out of the vent tube. It might just be over full, but I'm going to start it now, and I've got it up on jack stands, and we'll let the transmission work for a little bit, and I want to listen, see if I can hear any noise coming from anywhere specific. And while it's running, I'll kind of show you. It started puking again this morning out of the vent tube, so I'll show you guys if it starts doing it again, and then kind of figure out a game plan from there. Obviously I don't know where to start until I figure out exactly what's wrong, but I'm gonna fire it up, let it run on jack stands for a little while, and then I'll grab you guys and kind of show you what I found. Pretty sure you won't be able to hear me, but now you can see this is absolutely pouring transmission fluid out of the vent tube. So I don't hear any strange noises. So what I think I'm going to do is probably drain the fluid and then put a fresh filter on it and refill it. Hopefully that takes care of my issue. Well, I'm sure you guys can probably see this thing is an oily mess under here, and that is from my own neglect, to be honest. But it is what it is. I'm hoping, since we have a drain plug on this pan, that I can do this without covering my entire driveway in ATF. But I doubt it. The other thing I need to do, which I'm not going to have time for today, and I'll show you, is this thing has a terrible transmission cooler on it, and the lines look pretty bad. So another project for a later date, which I already have it. I've just been lazy, so I'll get to it, just like all the other things I'll get to. Oh, that was loose. That's perfect. You always want to leave your drain plugs hand tight. That'll keep them from leaking. Kind of curious to see what comes out of here. Golly, there's a lot of threads on this thing. Woo. Well, it's non-magnetic, so that's not a good thing. And this fluid looks, I'm not sure, but it does look like it's gonna overflow my pan. That's perfect. That's what you want. You always want more fluid than you have room to store it. Anytime now. Any minute. Please stop. Please. Pretty please. Please. Gosh dang it. Alright. Well. I guess I'll have to figure that out. Ever so gently. Please do not spill. Well, I'm gonna go try and find something else to drain the rest of that in, since that didn't go very well. I'm back, and with another drain pan. Definitely not clean. That's fine. Everything's fine. Let me see. Now, if we fill this one up, you definitely know what the problem was. It's the idiot with the, I don't know, with whatever I have. Stupidity, I guess. Really, the fluid doesn't look bad. It doesn't smell bad. I'm hoping there isn't really anything wrong with this. That would be ideal, obviously, but we'll know a lot more when we get the pan down. As soon as I figure out how to get these oil trays out of here without making a mess. That's the real next step. So, if you've never serviced Turbo 400 or Turbo 350, Power Glide, they're all kind of the same in this aspect. It's pretty straightforward. You have to drop the pan, and then I will show you once I get to that point if I can figure out what I do with my ratchet. Just a filter in there, just change it. Obviously if you could flush all the fluid out, it'd be ideal, but as long as there's nothing actually wrong, it's not that big a deal. Of course, we don't really know what's wrong with them, but if anything, I keep hoping that it's not anything, but time will tell. These are all way too loose. Again, completely my fault. It's some would say a lack of maintenance. Unfortunately, my shifter linkage is connected to the pan. Which, to be honest, it's not really adjusted right. Anyway. I personally like to take all the bolts off one side, and then you can go to the other side, get the rest of them out, and you don't have to worry about reaching across underneath or doing anything silly like that. It's already pretty awkward to get these pins down without making a mess or whatever. That was loud. So was that. See what else I can bounce this thing off of. And back to the other side. Why did things keep falling in my ear? Unfortunately, it appears like this pan is probably glued on here pretty good because it hasn't even budged. I've got all but 3 of the bolts out completely. So I'll probably need a screwdriver or something. Before I take these out, I'm gonna see if I can't get it loose so it doesn't fall all the way off. Always put your jack stands right directly in your way. That's the most ideal place for them. Oh boy. Feeling this is not going to go as easily as I'd hoped. Which never really does. Come on. Oh, there it goes. Whew. Bad as this sucker leaked, I wouldn't have thought it'd be stuck on there that good. But need my wrench. Oh yeah, now we're in business. Let's see if I can make a bigger mess now. Get out there. Easy. Easy. Oh. I do not like that. To be honest, I don't know that this is wrong, but I don't like the idea that that was just flopping in there. Let me see if I can get that filter off real quick. Pull the whole thing out together. Okay. And then that's good. That's okay. Just dump it everywhere. That's perfect. Okay. Don't tell my wife, but I stole one of her cooking sheets. There's some stuff I do not like. But let me see if I can bring you in here a little closer. Please hold. I don't know how to work anything. So, see there's quite a bit of garbage there, which is fairly normal. The clutches are gonna wear. There's supposed to be some sort of filter material in here. I'm not sure why it's not there. Maybe that's just the way this one is. I checked, and the new one does have filter material there, but this feels like it may have it inside here. But you can see just how dirty this thing is, which again, I've seen a lot worse. I don't know how many miles this transmission has on it since the last time this was done, so I'm gonna say that it's probably alright. I'm gonna get all this cleaned up and get a new filter and everything ready to go on it. I'm hoping that I just not fill it as much, and hopefully that'll fix our overflow problem. But I guess we'll know that here in just a little bit. Really hate spilling oil everywhere, but that seems to be what I'm the best at. This gasket looks like it was sealed decent. You can kind of see what I'm talking about, where this one's got filter in it. I don't know. They may consider that other one to be like a performance one or something. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Get this old gasket off of here. There are some aluminum pieces in here. But I think with the miles that I know are on this, I don't think that there's anything too crazy to be worried about. Of course, I could be wrong. Maybe somebody will let me know just how wrong I am. But we're just gonna roll with it after I get some more tap. Almost have as much money in paper towels as I do in the filter gasket. I think while I got this part, I'm gonna go ahead and clean the bottom of this pan real good too. Boom, just like that. It's not perfect, but you all saw the underneath of that truck. It ain't perfect either. So, make sure we got all the water dried up. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still a little bit concerned about some of the way the truck was acting before this and the lack of problems that we found, but we're gonna bolt it all back together. Which is the exact opposite of taking it apart, obviously. And we are gonna find out what happens. With any luck, we'll be driving this thing in no time. And I know there might be one or two of you that don't know me, but I don't have any luck. So just keep that in mind with the statement I just made. Kind of like this cheesy gasket that I got that doesn't want to line up good. But we'll figure that out later. What's that? I don't know. We'll figure it out under the truck. I'll come back for you, I swear. After the paper towels. Okay. I'm going to put this right here. Kind of check all this. O-ring still feels pretty good. Everything's in the way. I'm gonna try not to use any silicone on this deal, because honestly it's just nicer if I gotta take it back apart. With that big cast pan, it should be pretty flat, hopefully. So hopefully it doesn't leak too bad. And let's start with getting this filter put back in here. I'm still not 100% sure that it was sitting the way it was supposed to. I'll be honest, I'm not an expert, so I guess you probably figured that out already. But anyway, I'm not an expert, so maybe that's how it's supposed to be. In the meantime, we're gonna put her together and hope for the best, because that's all I know how to do. Do need this little shim here. Make sure I have it the right way, because I noticed there's a, I don't know if you can see it from over there, one side's got the OD's machine down. To be honest, I don't know. That's good, that's fine. I guess that's supposed to go into the filter. Please don't take any of my videos as how-tos, because well, I don't know how to, so just keep that in mind. If you're ever watching these and you feel like I'm teaching something, I ain't, because I don't know it. It's just the way it is. But the only way I've ever been able to figure it out is just jumping in. Usually get myself in a tight spot and have to work my way out of it. That's all there is to it. I still don't like that. I feel like it's not right. But if any of the one or two of you that watch this knows anything about transmissions, let me know. Is the filter supposed to flop around like that? Seems weird. What? I did a lot of miles that way, so we'll put this one back in the same way. Now, the fun part is going to be trying to get this gasket right. snug.
Alright, well, it's starting to get a little late in the day, but I wanted to show you my little contraption I've got going on here. Try and make my life a little bit easier, trying to get all that transmission fluid in there. You know, it's only a dumb idea if it doesn't work. Yeah, I'm gonna get the fluid put in this thing, and we'll fire it up and let it run for a little while and check fluid and see if we did any good or if we just wasted a whole day working on it for no reason. Time will tell. Alright, just like that, a few quick seconds. I put 5.5 quarts in it. They say it calls for 6. I think that pan holds a little more. We're going to fire it up, maybe put it in and out of gear a couple times and check it while it's running, see where it's at. We can always add more. Try not to recreate the same problem I had before. We'll fire it up, see what happens. Like it's about a half a quart low, so I'm just gonna add a little bit and check it again, and then maybe go take it for a short ride, or at least move it up and down the driveway, and then check it again and see where we're at. All right. I don't know what all you guys can see from over there. Let's go try and drive this thing. See what happens. Safety first. Do a quick ride around the block to get it back in the driveway and find out if it's still puking or not. Hopefully you guys don't fall over in the meantime. Well, it shifted. adjust that modulator a little bit. Seems like it's shifting a little late. But if it's not puking fluid out, I can live with that. I don't see any big clouds of smoke yet. Let's go see. Looks good so far. I'm gonna put you guys down. Check the fluid again before I shut it off. Well, I went ahead and checked the fluid in it, and it looks good. It looks like it's right at the full level. I don't know, it shifted all gears, did everything it's supposed to do. It doesn't look like it's leaking anything. I'm gonna put some miles on it, hopefully, and find the next problem. I know there's gonna be more. I didn't hear any noises on that drive, but it was making them before, which I don't think that's related to being overfilled, but yeah. Hopefully we can check one thing out off the box, and that doesn't make sense. Maybe we can check one box off the list. I don't know. It's been a long day. Yeah, that's about it. If you watched this whole video, thank you. I know I'm not very good at them, but I'll try and get better, and hopefully we'll keep knocking out projects on this thing. Thanks a lot.